And as you guys can see from the fellow sitting behind me, we are at the behind the scenes of Moggy's Miniatures once again, and we're just currently getting some stuff ready for Museum of Moggy Part 2, The Revenge. That's right guys, we've been trying to sort out some really rare stuff for you so that we can basically just make you jealous really of Moggy's collection. that's all it is. But it's also, I mean, there's some stuff here. I mean, I've seen a lot. I mean, I wouldn't class myself as a collector, but I know about an awful lot of GW stuff and awful lot of unreleased GW stuff as well. But there's some stuff that we found here, well, that Moggy showed me here, that I have never even seen before, and that's what we're going to be showing you guys. So join us.
Okie dokie, guys. So we have a fantastic little lineup for you, don't we, Moggy?
We do. Apparently,
some of this stuff is just crazy, and it's gonna gradually increase. Well, the last thing is going to be one of the most expensive little things you've ever seen in your entire life. But first and foremost, one of the things that we dug up out of Moggy's collection is this little fella here. Look at him. He's one of the old Mechanicum robots, isn't that right, Moggy?
He is, yeah. One of the original ones. Rogue Trader, baby.
Rogue Trader, baby. Look at that. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, what you said, there's not much detail on him, but I mean, look at his crazy leg.
Yeah, he should have a backpack, but he's missing his backpack.
Oh, no.
Like a gun on the top, comes out the back and comes on the top.
So how old do you reckon this guy is? This is... Well, he's in the time when before they had the little
must be 89,
slotter.
87 or something like that.
89. That's an old miniature. So we got that Mechanicum robot. I've never seen one of these or held one of these in person, but it's crazy. Again, a cool little piece of history. So moving on, we also have this little fella here in front. We'll show. What should we go for? We'll go for this guy here because this guy's crazy. And I didn't know what the balls he was until we pried his base off, because Moggy was like, oh, it looks like some Nurgle thing. I was like, no, it can't be Nurgle, and it's not got the mark of Nurgle on it. And he was like, oh, Gene Seal, I don't know. Then lo and behold, champion of Nurgle right there. Absolutely crazy little guy. You got like the cloven hoof kind of thing that he's got going on there, and on the top here he's even got his brains just hanging out, because, you know, why not? Well, I was like, how do you acquire? I mean, you acquire a lot of this stuff from clients, don't you, Moggy?
Yeah, they're all, I've got a client that collects very rare and collectible GW models.
Such as one of the things that we're about to show you here. Now, this next thing is a Necromunda. Now, you'll have to give me some context on this, Moggy, because I've never seen this guy.
I don't know much about these. I only got them the other day, so...
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't know much about them. Well, they're part of the Necromunda Witch Hunter gang. I'll have to do some more research into them.
I mean, this guy, from my knowledge of Necromunda and a lot of things 40k, looks like some kind of pit fighter type guy. I mean, he's got crazy ass hair for a start, big spiky shoulder pads, bionic leg. I mean, this is really in the era of GW going absolutely OTT with miniatures. I mean, let's have a look. I
think you can go on a site. I think it's called Citadel Collectors Workshop or something like that, and there's a website you can go on and you can see all the unreleased and rare models, and they're all listed on there. So if you ever want to go and find collectibles or rare models, you go on that website and you'll see them all pictures.
I'll try and find a link, and I'll try and put a link in the doobly-doo down below. But coming on to unreleased stuff, we'll look at some more of that stuff in just a second. But this guy looks like some kind of pit fighter, but just look how OTT he is with that crazy shotgun. He's like, oh yes, I'm going to shoot you in the face with my shotgun. It has a laser sight on it and everything.
I'm going to admit, I will take all my weapons out of my backpack.
Yes, I have lots of weapons in my backpack. Look at this now. So we got this crazy ass pit fighter guy. He's a pretty rare, pretty cool little example. We'll pop him down there. Here we go. Here's another little guy. He's
not that rare, but he's pretty cool.
He's old school. This is something that belongs in a museum. So this is a Mechanicum squat.
Yeah.
So this guy,
Servitor, Mechanicum Servitor, I think.
look, he's got a little buzzsaw for little hands. He's got a little toolbox, and he's got like look like two. See if we can get him in a bit closer. 2 bionic eyes. That's crazy. If someone sends off an EMP, he's blind as a bat. But this little guy is really cool. Just look at him. He's so tiny. And I bet he probably goes for about 50 quid. But that's not even the most expensive thing we're going to be looking at. Next thing is another Necromunda guy. I just picked this guy out of Moggy's collection just because look how freaking badass he looks like. He looks like the Deathstroke of the Necromunda universe with that crazy-ass mask and this gun. And it's just awesome. I love Necromunda stuff. It's really, really cool. He's a fanatic, apparently. He's holding a severed head of something.
It's like my client is a fanatic of GW models.
Next thing... so here... We're gonna look at some unreleased stuff. Starting with... this guy. Are we allowed to take these out of the baggies, Moggy?
Certainly.
It's not going to devalue them at all or anything like that.
Fingerprints on.
Yes. Right, okay, so this miniature here, this is some... I have seen this one before on collectors' websites. This, if you haven't noticed by the titties, this is the very rare, unreleased female Eldar miniature without the helm. So there's a face there, then a little arm here. It's got Das Pistol, Shuriken Pistol going on.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something along the lines of that.
Eldari.
Yeah, but it's... I mean, really, she's just a Farseer, and she's unique because she's a female one. I don't know why GW never released this miniature, because it's quite nice. I think there's probably a reason, Moggy, isn't there, why some of these weren't released?
Yeah, I don't know,
I mean, could it possibly be because of her face?
Could be. It's not very detailed.
Not very detailed.
Some of these models might have not been released because they switched to plastics or...
Maybe. I mean, she does look a bit gormless, really, so maybe that's why they didn't want to release her. There's also another one that we have kicking back in. I'll get to that in just a few minutes. And that one, we think we found the legitimate reason why it was never made. Well, never produced properly. But before we come to that one, this is something that's really, really cool here. Oh shit! Nearly dropped them. So this next one. Now this is one of the ones that I've never seen.
I've never seen this one.
It's crazy. Let me just get my arm. Oh, I'll keep nudging the camera every time I put my arm under to go through. This is a Witch Hunter Space Marine. Now never seen this. I mean, it looks like he's got a power fist holding a sword. Now, if you want to be totally OP, fair enough. But you can tell he's quite an oldie because obviously you look at the state of the backpack there, but he would hold up in modern Marine armies, I believe.
Yeah, he's got a Mach 4 backpack, so...
Then you've got his... I mean, it's like the guards on his arms and things, which are a bit weird. I've never seen that on power armour before.
No, he's got Witch Hunter shoulder pads as well.
Yeah. Let's get a little bit of a close-up on there. They're cool. I like him. I like them an awful lot, and his face is interesting. He looks a bit...
Shame to paint him, really, but...
He looks like he's got an entirely bionic face. Which is really mad, and there's a lot of like tubes going on. This guy looks a little bit like Mephiston in regards to his pose that he's got, and the fact that his shoulder pads are very, very high. His sword a little bit bent, though.
You can tell he's old school. He's got like really thin legs.
Yeah. Look at the state of them. Bow-legged. I've only just realised. Play on, he's a bit... Seriously, he's in power armour as well. His legs must be like sticks. Oh dear. But
especially when he's meant to be 8 foot tall and he's got really thin legs.
Bloody Slender Man of 40k right there. But so that's a Witch Hunter Marine. We're going to pop him back in his little baggie as well. Just because we don't want him to expose the oxygen too much. I mean, are these the... They're not lead. These are actually the good old white metal. For some reason I used to like chewing on white metal. I like the taste of it.
Oh, lead's better, but it's bad for you. So
yeah,
don't do that.
It makes you die, lead. Right, guys. So this guy here, some of you guys will already recognise him before we even got him out of the bag. But we think this was potentially going to be a Black Library release.
Yeah, I think so. We've tried looking on Google, and it's pretty hard to find a picture of him. So.
Indeed. So this is an Inquisitor Eisenhorn mini at 28mm, which is brilliant. Now, the only other Inquisitor Eisenhorn miniature was at 50. What's the Inquisitor's got? 50, 58, 52?
They're called 3-ups, aren't they? Yeah, 54mm.
54mm, that's it. 54mm scale. And it's really, really cool. Now, there's a reason why me and Moggy think this one was never produced properly, and it's because we spent, it must have been a good 15 minutes trying to find a picture of where his arm goes. You thought, does it go behind here? No. Does it go up here? But his sleeves then, in the end, it goes here, and it just looks really, really wrong. Because of the ways they've kind of made him trying to look down the sights of his gun, but it doesn't look right. And the whole miniature just really gets thrown off by the fact that this arm just doesn't fit anywhere properly.
I'll make it fit.
one day, Moggy will make this fit, and it will look cool once more. But I guess it's a really cool old miniature. But again, I can imagine that's why. You know, they probably put him into production, or they probably made him like, yeah, this is what we got. He's ready to go into production. Somebody's probably went somewhere. This looks a bit bollocks, guys. You need to redo this, but they never did.
No.
So that's what I think. But it's even got his little. Let's zoom into his face and stuff, so you can see a little bit more detail. Absolutely brilliant. And then on his staff there, it's so cool. I mean, it's very true to the Inquisitor scale model in regards to. It's got his cloak and everything. It's really, really cool stuff. So I'll pop him back in his little bag. Now the next one. The next one is probably by far one of the most expensive miniatures you guys will ever lay your eyes on. So tell me, Moggy, how much is this next one, just for a single one of these?
They go for about between 125, if not more, each.
Pounds. English pounds, so double that almost in dollars. So guys, that's right. This is again, these were never produced, were they?
No, they were unreleased. They were meant for second edition squats, but obviously they all got nerfed. After second edition, they were never released.
The Tyranids came and kind of gobbled them all up. But that's right. So, squat Terminators. So, you've got this cool little Thunderhammer guy here, and then I don't even know what kind of a gun that is. He's got a Thunderhammer and a rocket launcher. That's how badass squats were. So I just think Games Workshop got rid of the squats because they were just too OP. I would love to see him back, but we all know that's never going to happen. And I'm pretty sure if GW ever got their hands on some of these, they'd probably just smash them with a hammer. He's got his little banner as well there, but let's just take his arms off and let's just zoom into his face, just so you guys can see some of the details. So how many of these do you actually have? You got 5 of these?
5 of them, yeah. 5 of them.
So that's like, well, like, you got like 600 quid's worth of miniature. He's just over 100 quid for something that is smaller than my thumb. I know we're in an expensive hobby, guys, but it's just absolutely bonkers.
The rarest rocking horse.
Yeah. Rarest rocking horse shit. But you can... The thing is, you can really see on these miniatures the similarity between these and Warhammer Fantasy Dwarfs. Like, really, really see them with like all the
runes and stuff on them.
Yeah, you can kind of see why they wanted to get away from the whole Warhammer Fantasy in space kind of thing. But
we've got some slans somewhere as well. I don't know where they are.
Oh, next time on Museum of Moggy 3, we'll be looking at some 40k space slan.
Yeah, some slan.
So, guys, what we also have as well, we got that. These aren't particularly that rare, I don't think. I mean, Moggy might be able to reconfirm this, but we got some bigger stuff here now. We got some horrendously smelly armor cast stuff coming on here now. I always have a look at these every time I come because I just think they're really cool. Yep, that's definitely armor cast. So we got this thing here.
I don't know. They are rare because you do see them, but
they normally do go for quite a bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
they go for a lot of money.
Easily the 90 quid mark, I'd say, and over. But what is this, Moggy?
This is. I can't remember what they call the two. The little ones are just brought out with the guns on the back. This is their version of, or Armorcast version of that. All the Armorcast stuff are 28mm scale epic stuff. So whatever you add in epic, Armorcast obviously enlarged it to 28mm. So what you'd use it for now, I have not a clue. But
I mean, it's a shame, but a lot of people will probably see this and use them as like terrain pieces. Although I do remember back in White Dwarf a long time ago, there was a Tyranid creature creator where you could. I thought my hands were going to smell them from touching it.
The smell. They've been here a while now, so.
So there's that there. But yeah, so anyway,
I think this one was like their version of a rhino sort of thing. I don't know.
Like a Tyranid transport.
Yeah,
Look at the state of that. That's crazy.
These actually move as well.
That's bonkers. Look at its crazy arms. Woo. I mean, is that? Which way does it? I can't even tell.
It's definitely that way, I think, because these men have come out and whip stuff. So
Absolutely bonkers. Crazy times. But yeah, it's just it's so mad. I mean, these are heavy as well. These are heavier than resin, heavier than.
They are resin, but it's like these are the beginning of resin models. So
It's like the old stuff that stinks the place out. You don't want to sand this stuff because it'll kill you either as well. But absolutely bonkers. It's just so crazy. I'd love to see. I mean, I've seen some of your other armor cast stuff. In fact, I might film some of Moggy's other armor cast stuff that he's painted up professionally in a little bit. But I'd love to see these painted up as well because I think you could do some really cool stuff with these. Absolutely brilliant. But anyway, guys, so that was Museum of Moggy of Moggy 2. Next time we'll have some even more rare stuff for you guys. So thank you very much for watching, and like I said, I'll put some video of Moggy's other pro painted. Oh, we don't say pro painted, do we?
No. Painted
to an exceptional standard. Put it that way. Not pro painted, just exceptionally painted, should I say?
Sort of. Painted, yeah.
We'll have some other stuff like that, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
See you later, guys.
Goodbye!